All right, hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Sorry, we might have a companion on the show today. Lola, get down. Lola, get down. Just finished today's workout, did a little warm up, then tried a row interval for the first time. It was supposed to be 30 seconds to work and then 90 seconds of easy rowing. Excuse me, and I just did the work and then took a break because I hadn't done it before, and in part because I was a little frustrated. I'd tried to set up, Lola, get down. I tried to set up the interval on the rower, and when I got done rowing, it stopped counting meters, and I really wanted it to keep counting meters. So I don't know if that's a user error on my part or not, but it was good work. I tried to go really hard. I was going sub 2 minute 500 on there. I was going probably about 120-ish meters every 30 seconds. But I think the pace had sub 2 minutes, maybe not by a whole lot, but that's about what it was. It's the first time that the rower did any kind of wiggling on me at all, because I'm a bigger guy, and I guess going hard like that, I had it wobbling a little bit, not necessarily side to side. It was a little bit more front to back, which I'm surprised by, and not entirely sure why that happened. My garage does slope down this way a little bit towards my doors. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it or not, but it did feel like the tail was coming up on me a little bit. Or maybe it was coming up and slapping back. I don't know, but it was moving. Maybe I was coming down off the rubber part there that it sits on and onto the wheels. I'm not sure, but that was a little awkward. But still no problem doing that. Then when I got done, I had a little kettlebell circuit that I tried, which is hard. Maybe you can see back there, that window is not dirty. That's ice on the window back there. It's 18 degrees right now in Denver, and I'm a teacher. We have a delayed start, so I was able to still get all my work in this morning. But back there I did some kettlebell swings with the yellow one, which I think is like 36 pounds. Did some kettlebell presses with the blue one, which is, I think, like 28 pounds or something like that, or 26, something like that. Some goblet squats, kettlebell swings, kettlebell presses, goblet squats, but I did it with my medicine ball right there. And I was supposed to do a few Turkish get-ups, and I have done those a few times before, but I grabbed the pink one, which is like 18 pounds. And I only did a couple, and then I was like, I'm not doing that today. But then I was done. Now, one thing I do want to talk about today, just like I know a lot of us, have work and family and kids and stuff like that. And as do I. I've got 2 under the age of 3. And last night was kind of a tough night. I've got one that's all going to be 3 in about a month. Another that's like a year and 2 months or something like that. And he is getting around into everything. He's opening every cabinet door he can get his hands on. He's pulling all the important stuff out of places that he shouldn't be getting into. And it's just rough and hard. And, the house is constantly a mess. Can't keep anything clean, and you want to try to clean things up. You want to try to have some organization, but the kids aren't letting it happen. That's frustrating. I know it's only first season, and there'll be a day where I miss this, and that's kind of what this conversation is for. I'm very happy to be a dad. I've always wanted to be a dad. Being a dad sometimes is less fun than wanting to be a dad. That sounds bad, but I think it's a truth there. But don't get me wrong. I love my kids. I love my wife. I love what we do. There are just some days where man, it's already been a rough day. And then we do all this, and then like this morning, I get up around 4:30 and try to get out here at 5. But this morning, my daughter woke up at like 4:10, and she was upset and screaming. So I went in and tried to see what was wrong, and that was sweet. And I laid down with her for a little while. That got me a little later out here, but I'd already seen we had a delayed start for school, so it was no big deal. But this is just hopefully an affirmation or an encouragement that for those of you that are in this situation, with kids and stuff, that it's okay for it to be hard. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It's okay. I know that at least I feel this way, that as a guy, sometimes it feels hard to express that kind of stuff, I guess. But love your kids. It's okay if they, get under your skin sometimes. It's okay if it's hard. It's okay if you need a minute. It's okay if you need to come out to your gym or whatever your place is and like get some you time and a safe space on it. But yeah, just do the best you can with them while you got them. I have a calendar. Maybe I'll share it with you one day. That is a life in weeks calendar, and it shows how time is ticking by. I've got my age on there, and then I've got special colors for when my daughter was born and when my son was born, and I've already etched out to where their 18th birthday would be. And so that way it's a little bit like an hourglass where you can see the time going. And since we're at the holidays and my kid's gonna have a birthday next month, thinking about, you only get so many of them with them while they're kids and before they grow up and they want to go do their own things. So just remember those kind of things. Like, we can do hard things for a little while. Remember what the good parts are. They're not going to remember having a dirty house. They're going to remember having fun and getting on the floor and playing with them and that kind of stuff. They're not going to be concerned at all about that stuff. That's not going to be their memories. They're going to remember, did you love them? Did you play with them, or did you not? So anyway, I need that for myself. Maybe you need that today. So do the best you can. It's going to be all right. You'll have a great day. Peace.